Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your reading. What's cracking for Thursday? Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. As we get closer to the break, I've realised how incredibly grateful I am, despite all that's happened this year, to be on this journey. I woke in the middle of the night and I think I've said to people before, I have nighttime anxiety. I'm really very, very calm during the day. I really am able to work with it. But nighttime, sometimes it gets away from me. And I woke, as I do, at 3 o'clock this morning. So I've been up since 3. But I woke with this incredibly good feeling, this incredible feeling of joy and happiness this morning, which was really beautiful. So if only we could always turn our anxiety into the happiness. Okay, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, I'm doing personal readings right the way through. I'll be taking Christmas Day off and the following Monday to have a bit of a break. If you are looking for personal readings, I will still be booking them in regardless. At the moment, I'm quite busy. I'm fully booked out for this week. So if you want something in a hurry, I can't do it this week. It will now be next Tuesday before I can get to a reading. While I'm melting. Okay. I did a live yesterday on YouTube. I will be going live next Wednesday on YouTube, and we're going to do Super Chat next week. I've also decided to offer a competition on my Facebook page for Christmas of a half an hour reading. If you're interested in that, I probably will have that up later today. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to run the competition, but I will think of something. So that will be up for you, and I think that's it. And obviously if you skip past me chatting, you're going to miss things like that. All right. We're going to use the Connolly Tarot for your reading. Oh, there you go. That was my wake-up call this morning. This energy of just feeling so incredibly good. The Ace of Pentacles is a card that talks of a brand new start. This is something that's very stable. It can be the offer of a long-term relationship, a marriage. It can be, the offer of a full-time job. Whatever this is, it's the start of a new cycle, and it's about stability, financial security, financial stability, and whatever else you see as your Ace of Pentacles. It's more tangible. You could have just bought a brand new home, moved into a new home. Something here is happening to make you very, very excited going forward. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands. This little guy's been making lots of appearances this week. Now, at his best, it's the card of stubbornness. It's the card of standing your ground, standing up for what you believe, standing up for what is right. Sometimes it can be fighting or being defensive against something that, may be something that you need to consider. But sometimes we get a little defensive about things, and defensiveness is very much a sign of vulnerability. So always remember that. If you start to become defensive, it's because you're feeling vulnerable. And if somebody's going to take advantage of that, it's a wonderful way to step in and bully you. So the moment you become defensive is the moment you look easier to manipulate. So this is about really, I guess, standing your ground, standing up for what you think is right, but always sort of being able to step back if it's going to be for your greater good. All right, so we have stability all round here. There's a funny sort of energy coming through with this. I want to sort of dig a little bit deeper. The Hierophant can talk about here, this, you may not have given up on something here. There may be something that you see here as being something that you want to invest in, something you want for the long haul. Could be that you're, sort of standing up for, a relationship, a marriage, something long term here. You may be fighting for something here with this Seven of Wands. But I feel like this is somebody who's never giving up on something. So maybe you've sort of got to this point where you sort of know that something's sitting for you in the future and you're not giving up on what you want here. It's very much this sort of tenacious energy of just sort of clinging on to what you know you want and what is right for you. All right, Ten of Pentacles. Yep, absolutely. All right, so we have you here dreaming. Some of you are putting out to the universe what you want from the universe. And for many of you here, could be marriage, but it's definitely something long-term you're looking at. You're looking at stability. You're looking at your future. You're asking yourself here, what do I want in my future? You may be fantasizing about that. You may be dreaming about it. Maybe it's a person. Maybe you're waiting for an offer. But it's you dreaming here about what you want in your future. Now, the Seven of Cups can also talk about confusion. So it could be, especially with this Seven of Wands here, that you're thinking of a future, but maybe you're not 100% sure of what way to go, where to start. Sometimes we flounder with that, right? We know we want a certain thing. We want things to be a certain way. But sometimes we don't know how to bring that in, how to manifest it, how to make it work for us. And I feel like this coming time, this next couple of weeks, especially coming up for Christmas, you're probably thinking about, what do I want in the new year? How am I going to do this? How am I going to move forward? What sort of things do I want to have in my life? And you're manifesting. I should have said, you are the magician. Ta-da! That's beautiful. I love that. So fiercely manifesting with the magician, fiercely manifesting. The magician has all the tools he needs. So if you're thinking about a future and you're thinking, how do I want to plan my future? What do I want for myself for next year? And you may be contemplating change with the ace there. Then what the magician is saying to you here is actually you have everything you need. Because sometimes people will say, and I do get it a lot in my work, I don't know what I want to do for the future. I don't know where I want to go. And I think, sometimes we don't break down how learned, educated, experienced we are. We don't really think of breaking it down in those terms. And the amount of people who say that, I think, if you were to break down your attributes, what you were capable of, what you were able to do, and start to look at, okay, how do I transfer them to another role? You probably find you have a lot of things that you do in your everyday life which are very, very applicable to move careers. But for others of you, maybe it does mean that you need to retrain, relearn. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be investing in yourself this year, especially with the magician. This is very much about thinking of your future, making a decision on which way to go, and deciding to move in a particular direction because your heart is pulling you there. I saw it yesterday a lot in the readings where people this year are really going to change direction and go towards doing the things that they love to do. So that's what the magician says. It's time. It's time for you to consider that. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups coming through. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Three of Cups. And the Nine of Wands coming through here. There is something here for some of you. This is definitely about focusing on a relationship with someone for the next 12 months. Wanting to see where you want to go in your future. I feel that perhaps a lot of you have experienced perhaps relationships where things have not gone in your favor, or you've perhaps been searching for someone to settle down with and things have not been as fruitful as you'd like them to be. The Queen of Cups tells me that you're very loving, you're very much in a place where you want to have a relationship, and you're trying to manifest that without any doubt here. For some of you, you really are looking at, the long haul, the marriage, the commitment. And I feel like you're done with either waiting or not bringing in what you want. Now you do have here the Nine of Cups, which of course is the wish card. So there is a wish coming in for you here. Wow, okay. For some of you, it's definitely about work though. It's about settling. Yeah, look at this. What a beautiful reading. This is about really getting what you want in your career, in your home. You're manifesting. You've got the wish card over the Magician. So you're in what I would see here in the cards, perfect manifestation mode. There's very much this energy of being ready. It's almost like I can see you with your arms opened, Three of Wands, edge of the cliff, saying, just bring it on, I'm ready. Ten of Cups, all your ducks in a row. There is a lot of energy around celebrating your wins here. All right, so we have a King of Pentacles. For some of you, that does definitely mean a partnership. Leaving the sadness behind. And we have the Five of Pentacles coming through here. Unmasking yourself to a new future. King of Pentacles can represent Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We do have the water signs and the earth signs represented here. But it also, the King of Pentacles is a person who... he's sort of like the husband figure, the partner figure, the supporter, the breadwinner, whatever you'd like to see him as, whether it's male or female. This person is ready to take a commitment seriously, to take you into the future. So someone is in your future here. So don't get sort of bogged down in this idea that you're not manifesting what you want, because you certainly are. And this is the energy in the universe at the moment. I feel like people are being brought into union for greater purposes. But this person wants something for the long haul. And there is this sort of energy here with the fives are sort of about conflict and I guess change in a way, but change through conflict. The Five of Pentacles is very much this feeling of being left out in the cold, not being able to see things the way you want them. So it can sometimes sort of signify sort of depressive energy. And the Five of Cups is that energy of looking back and really feeling like you've missed some sort of opportunity here. And as I always say, you don't miss opportunities. If it wasn't meant for you, then you don't get it. If it's meant for you, the universe will make sure it comes your way. So you have to ask yourself, is this meant for me or not? And if you feel it's meant for you, just let it go and let the universe do its work. Because sometimes we get too focused on what we've lost here. And this to me is a feeling of loss. And for some unknown reason, it's coming out at the front of the reading. So I feel like some of you are feeling like you've been trying to bring in what you want, but you're missing the mark. And maybe you're focusing on it too much, because what you need to do, as we always say with manifestation, is you ask the universe and then you let it go. If you're clinging on to it and you're focusing on it and you're focusing on the loss, then you will bring in more loss, because that is what the universe is vibrating with you on. So if you're sitting there thinking, I haven't got this, I'm really sad, I've missed out, this person's not coming in, this person doesn't love me, whatever you're thinking, that is lack. And you're creating more lack in your life. So there's a great sort of message from the universe here not to focus on this energy, because it's here. It's here for you. All right, let's have a look and see. All right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. This shows me a new beginning is at hand. Something beautiful is about to be brought your way. Don't give up on it. Don't give up on it. You have stability, marriage, whatever you want in your future. You do really have this Ten of Pentacles. You've got the Ten of Pentacles here, Ten of Cups here. So this is incredibly beautiful energy for you. And this dreaming of the future. Don't focus on the outcomes. Don't think about how it's going to come to you. Allow the universe to bring it to you in the way, shape or form that the universe believes is right for you. But it's okay to dream. All right. Who knows? Some of you may have more than one option as well with that Seven of Cups. Because sometimes it can talk about the confusion through options. Okay, let's just put some more cards on this. Sometimes I forget with the shuffling, folks, with this new microphone setup, so I apologise if it comes across very, very loudly. All right. That's really interesting. The Knight of Swords is here. Oh, look, there's the Three of Wands. Okay. So there is something here bringing in something for your future. You're almost waiting for this now. This is the card of already have done the manifestation, but waiting patiently for your ships to come in. So it definitely is on the way to you. All right, we have the Tower coming through with the Hermit card. Whoa, okay, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is moving towards you very, very slowly here. Very slowly. Whoever this person is really contemplating change in their life. They're thinking about things in a different way. So whoever your person is, whether they're someone you know, whether they're someone you're currently dating, or whether they are someone yet to be shown to you, this person is already making their way towards you. Someone who's realized perhaps that they want something similar to you. So their mind is aligning here, especially with this Hermit card. So whoever this person is who's moving towards you is contemplating how to do this, how to make the moves, what they want in their future. Because this Tower is giving them some sort of wake-up call. So maybe your manifestation is working here. All right. What are we doing? What are we going to read? Power of Love. Let's do a Journey of Love. We'll read from the Journey of Love book. Oh, I've got two. Okay. The funny part is we have Dream a Little, which is beautiful. So that's card 51. Let's move you back here. 51. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover would come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little, let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation. Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't a flight of fancy, it's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. Beautiful, because I have intimacy next. So I'm sort of curious to see why this one's come out. Your vulnerability is the key to your growing spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly without pretense or defensiveness. Oh, how interesting. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world, and let yourself be held by the experiences of your life without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing. That's definitely the Seven of Wands energy there. Let yourself be held by the experiences of your life without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. That's what I said. You've got to be an empty vessel. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that you have enough strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly loved by the divine. The message of this oracle is that you've recently opened yourself up to new ways, yay, to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You are ready. Do it. You are ready to be seen and received more than ever before. All right, I'll read you the poem here because it's beautiful. It's called Intimacy. Becoming one, allowing all that is, both within and without, to blend. Like a wave meeting the shore, each aspect of who we are is part of a grander whole, and in truth yet grander still. To know myself is to know you, whether I look in your eyes or touch lips or hold hands or bathe in the warmth of our embrace. Have a wonderful day.